I don't think you heard me.
Hey, what's up you guys? Matrox Gaming here and welcome to today's video. So I'm coming back from a little bit of vacay and I'm ready to give you guys some more videos. Now let's get back at it by talking about Ultra Instinct. Maybe people in the Dragon Ball fandom have a bit of trouble describing what Ultra Instinct really is. Some say it's a form, others say that it's a technique, but as of the Dragon Ball Super manga, it counts as both really. Whis explains to Goku at the very beginning of the Granola arc that Ultra Instinct is meant to be used as a technique, a state of mind that Goku was supposed to use by itself without transforming into it. This is when we see Goku able to use Ultra Instinct in his Super Saiyan forms and was told by Whis to use the form as a last resort. A lot of things about Ultra Instinct can be translated from real life quotes and practices. For example, Bruce Lee's "Be Like Water" quote definitely resonates with this. Bruce Lee was able to live his life and fight going with the flow of the situation, something Goku clearly does both in life and in combat when utilizing this godly technique. Something else about Ultra Instinct is that it's also very difficult for anyone to master. Even though Ultra Instinct can be accessed by just about anyone, god or mortal, even gods of destruction are unable to master use of Ultra Instinct in such a quick fashion. So far, only Beerus was shown to be able to utilize it when he fought the other gods of destruction in the manga prior to the Tournament of Power. And even then, despite effortlessly holding off the other gods on his own, Beerus is nowhere close to the amount of skill Goku has with it. This is where the debate of Goku versus Beerus popped up again, because by the time Goku quote-unquote mastered it, people were saying Goku has completely surpassed Beerus by this point. And while you can make a fair argument using this as evidence, it's confirmed by Toyotaro himself, the author for the Dragon Ball Super manga, that Goku still has a ways to go before he can catch up to Beerus. And while you can say that's only relevant in the manga, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, Goku quotes at the end of the movie that Broly might be stronger than Beerus. Now obviously this couldn't be true, however it's still worth mentioning considering the fact that Goku had a hard time against Broly himself until fusing with Vegeta to create Gogeta. So I dare say Goku only surpassed Beerus in terms of pure skill and not raw power or speed. Another thing about Ultra Instinct that comes from real life is the use of Ultra Instinct is the first step towards enlightenment according to Buddhist and Hindu beliefs. Now, I could be wrong on that as I don't practice Hinduism or Buddhism, but whichever one it comes from, living and operating in a state of just being is considered the first step one would need to take if they were to achieve enlightenment. I have no idea if Toriyama or Toyotaro pulled influences from Hinduism or Bruce Lee on purpose, but whether they did or not, it's still worth mentioning that technically Ultra Instinct is a real thing that can be practiced in real life, though it may not be in the same way that you would think. Another thing worth mentioning is that Master Roshi was able to utilize Ultra Instinct to an extent. He wasn't as good with it like Goku and Beerus are, but even Whis had stated that Roshi is the only mortal closest to unlocking Ultra Instinct. Now let's go on to what Ultra Instinct allows you to do. Ultra Instinct allows a person to take on multiple opponents at once, like with Goku and Beerus. Goku in the anime effortlessly deflected Dispo's and Toppo's attacks, and Beerus took on all the gods of destruction. Ultra Instinct basically allows the body to move on its own by instinct to avoid danger and any damage that might be taken. The fact that the body can move like a drone without the use of a conscious telling it what to do is what makes Ultra Instinct significantly more difficult to predict. Everyone from Team Universe 7 in the Tournament of Power initially had no clue what was going on with Goku when he first unlocked it. Only the Angels and the Grand Priest, all of which who can maintain a permanent state of Ultra Instinct, was familiar with the movements Goku was doing before the gods and the Kais had caught on. Everyone else was clueless due to the nature of the technique and how it completely differed from Goku's normal movements. This eventually came as a surprise to Jiren, who had been watching and studying Goku from a distance, clearly showing his frustration at not being able to keep up with Ultra Instinct in their final battle. Stuff like this is what makes Ultra Instinct completely broken due to having power that can not only rival a god of destruction, but the form itself surpasses Goku's previous transformations, and it makes the user borderline untouchable and also allows them to strike at the perfect spot to catch his opponents completely off guard. Something also ridiculous about Ultra Instinct is the fact that the user can also create a battle avatar out of his own energy in a very Susanoo-like fashion from Naruto, and this was shown when Goku used this to take on Moro in the manga when he fused with the planet. Ultra Instinct was already presented to be Goku's end-all be-all when it was first presented, and now Goku can just pull this Susanoo-like avatar out of his own energy to fight a literal planet. And since Goku is already low multiversal by the end of the Granola arc in the manga, what's to stop him from creating an avatar the size of a whole galaxy or something? I mean, it wouldn't be too far out of question considering Goku used it to take on Moro, because just look how big this thing is. Even with all this power though, it's important to stress that Goku still has a ways to go before he can catch up to Beerus and Broly. It was literally confirmed by Toyotaro in the interview. And even if you want to say Toyotaro himself didn't say that about Broly, he also didn't say anything against it. Like, I'm pretty sure if there was a time to deny Broly being stronger than Goku, that would be it. Allow me to also state that Ultra Instinct was further unlocked in the Tournament of Power during Goku's final battle with Jiren. I mean, the freaking gods of destruction, including Beerus and Belmod, the god of destruction of Universe 11 that had Jiren, all stood in respect to this great achievement of godly power done by a mortal. And even though it's called Mastered Ultra Instinct, Goku himself didn't quite master it. Like, I'm not sure why they call it mastered considering Goku was still getting started with it. But this is when Goku broke through the barrier that even Beerus couldn't do. And Beerus can access Ultra Instinct at will, just like Goku can now as at the beginning of the Granola arc. A couple of fights that involve Ultra Instinct are Goku vs Jiren, Goku vs Kefla, Beerus vs the Gods of Destruction, Goku vs Moro, who also had access to Ultra Instinct by absorbing mirrors, Goku vs Granola, and Goku vs Gas. And as of the ending of the Granola arc, Goku is still continuing to master Ultra Instinct by Whis' instruction to form his own Ultra Instinct by mixing it in with his newfound Saiyan pride. All I have to say left is Goku is beginning to learn more about Saiyan pride and what it means to be a Saiyan, as he not only learns more about his heritage and knowing about his father Bardock, but he's also finally beginning to accept it and is becoming more comfortable with his Saiyan name. Goku will be with us forever, but Kakarot is also coming into play. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say for Ultra Instinct, so this is where I'll stop the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment below what you think, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. My next video might be on Ultra Ego, but I still have to do a bit more research on stuff I may have missed. But I'm back to making videos, so hopefully more weekly uploads will be coming your way. That's it for today, guys. Matrox Gaming out. Peace.